Everyone, thank you for stopping by for another video. In this video I'll be touching on cassava. I've done clips of Dr. Sebi speaking on cassava before. This video is to highlight the fact that cassava, even though it's widely consumed in so many places, is not a part of Dr. Sebi's nutritional guide. And just to reiterate why it is not a part of the guide, that's the purpose of this video. And you will hear what Dr. Sebi has to say about this and also some additional information. Cassava is widely consumed in Africa, the Caribbean, Central America, South America, and many other places around the world. Many people believe that cassava is a native species and therefore one should be able to consume it freely. But is this the case?
And also, even the invasion, because you said about cassava, we eating a lot of cassava, eating comfrey, all those things, we now has been imported into Africa, to the continent, and actually now becomes a part of our staple. But that's not our staple either. Cassava.
No!
I heard you say on WLIB that the African didn't eat cassava. You said that cassava is a hybrid plant. Yet somewhere I think in the Amsterdam News a few years ago, I read that cassava, if you eat cassava, that it cures sickle cell, or eat some ground vegetables from Africa. And I thought that cassava is indigenous to Africa.
You don't. You see, she lived in the zone of belief. She was told, she read, but she doesn't know. Sister, nature doesn't create starches. There is nothing in nature that is starch. Nothing. You know why? You see, when a burdock plant grows, you go to a burdock plant to get iron from it. As the plant matures and it rots back into the soil, it is composed of what? Iron. So when it decays to iron again and replace that back in the soil. But if something is starch and it decays and goes back in the soil, does that hurt the soil? Because starch is carbonic acid. As for the cassava, I know what you were saying. The Africans eat cassava. I don't even have to start with the Africans. Just go all the way back to the Egyptians. Weren't they eating wheat? Weren't they eating ducks? So they were pioneers all the way back 10,000 years. So the African of today is a recipient of an impregnation by the foreigners. Cassava was made in Portugal. Cassava contained arsenic. I live in a country where cassava is eaten every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day. And there is someone in this audience that is from Honduras who would verify that too. Cassava is dangerous. But what? Because it grows in Africa, it makes it indigenous to Africa?
The major issue as it pertains to cassava in relation to Dr. Sebi and the African biomineral balance is that it is not a natural species. It cannot grow without the aid of man, and that's because it was created by man. It is very high in starch and have very little nutrients. It is said that the starch in cassava is twice that found in potatoes and maybe as much as 10 times the starch found in corn.
We have to understand that there are food designed for us, for our cellular structure.
Cassava may be dangerous if consumed raw in large amounts or prepared improperly. It is important to note that cassava contains antinutrients. And what are antinutrients? Antinutrients are plant compounds that inhibit the absorption of minerals and interfere with the digestion in the body. There is the narrative that cassava contains resistant starch and therefore it is beneficial to the body. But research indicates otherwise. It does have a negative effect on the body as it pertains to diabetes, and the studies does show this. Not only diabetes, but a number of other health conditions. In one study on cassava, it was noted that cassava contains cyanide, which may lead to acute toxicity or chronically may be an etiological factor in tropical nutritional amblyopia, tropical neuropathy, endemic goiter, cretinism, and tropical diabetes. They also noted that it may also have carcinogenic potential. I hope you found this useful. If you want me to expand on cassava in doing other videos as it relates to cassava or other food items, let me know down below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and visit the website, theafricanbiomineralbalance.com.